Yo, I never got spaces.
You don't
man.
need knuckle tap for that? It's crazy.
It's funnier.
What is that shit about, man?
Huh?
I never subscribed to spaces. Never. What is that shit about?
You should have come when I was doing my Drake Kendrick spaces. That was fun.
Nah, everybody be trying to get me to like fuck with that shit. Yeah.
It's
Oh wait,
like
guys,
Clubhouse.
are
on
we
Twitter.
talking academic? I
Probably should.
think we should. I think we won children.
I don't know why we wouldn't.
Does anybody have the case file?
I'll pull it up. Hold on. I mean, I read like the whole like
Yeah, so
the
did
Rolling Stone stuff. Yeah.
No way, I just had it.
I think at least some commentary, not like haranguing him either way, but the idea. Well, I shouldn't tell you what my take will be, but he's one of the most high-profile voices in this industry, and we can't just act like allegations don't exist. But how do you frame allegations?
We did for Diddy for a long time.
It's still happening for Puff.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. You can talk about allegations without crucifying somebody.
She's suing him, correct?
Who is?
She's suing him. It's not a criminal case.
Let's see.
No, it's civil. She's sued for rape and defamation.
He's suing for sexual assault and defamation by a former acquaintance. Blah 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 blah. New Jersey Superior Court.
So he penetrated then.
According to
No,
her, yeah.
apparently 2 other guys were
According to
penetrating
him.
when
According
he
to
went
him.
downstairs.
It's the Tupac.
That's the old one.
It's the
then.
Tupac system.
That's the old one then.
It's the
Not
Tupac.
the
Yeah.
old one. It's the one that's going on now.
It's like what years? I mean, what year was that?
It allegedly happened in 2022.
See?
Yeah, he's talked about it.
Yeah, he's talked about it.
But he talked about it in the way of, I was asleep, this happened,
Yeah, he
my
said
friends
it
did
happened in his
and
crib.
she's saying that there was DNA evidence that his DNA is on her.
That's
But
exactly
she was
what
his girl,
Tupac said.
correct?
But she claimed they hadn't been together in like a year.
Wow.
Allegedly. This is all like alleged.
The camera's rolling, correct? All right.
Let me actually pull up the Rolling Stone.
Yeah, let's pull all that stuff up.
These women be knowing what they be getting themselves into.
Wait. Let's not just say the.
Not
boy.
all. Not all.
Oh, great.
but
I get to
some of
represent
them.
all women today. Fun.
Oh, wow.
Yay.
Yeah.
Click bow.
We ready?
Horny women.
All right, let's do
Yeah,
this.
because academics is so irresistible. Sorry. God. This I'm sorry.
Crazy.
All right, sorry. Let me be. I'll be good. No, I
Okay,
won't.
wait.
No, I won't.
By and large, what most men believe turn women on more than physical is financial, financial stability, and status. So
Which go hand in hand with financial
most
success.
times, most
Often,
times,
Often.
there are a lot of people who have a lot of money but don't have a lot of status.
That's fair.
So if you combine the two, most men believe that a woman will be more attracted to a man there's a man who could be aesthetically pleasing, but have a regular 9-to-5 job versus a guy who's not that good looking, but has a lot of status and a lot of money. And we believe that guy is going to win out 9 times out of 10.
So let's go back to evolution. So I was not a biology major, but I do remember a little bit. When we're talking about just how men and women sort of see each other and like kind of our ancestors. Women want a man who can take care of their offspring. So back in the day, it was a man who's like big and strong and
Right.
you can, fight other men and
Right.
make sure that the cave is good. So here, and we take in the modern times, that's essentially a man who has the finances, right?
Resources.
I mean, to some extent, yeah, your physicality does make sense,
it does.
but you're not really fighting off guys
If
on
I
a
can
day-to-day
afford a gun,
basis.
I still got you.
And how often are you? I mean, I hope that you're not fighting men off on a daily basis.
So you're saying-
so that for women, just evolution. This isn't even us thinking about it; it's subconscious. A man who has money, it could also be education, job prospects. Like he can take care of your potential children with this man, hypothetically, right? Similarly, for a man, he looks at a woman as who can carry his child and be fertile. So that's why men over-index on looks. and certain physical attributes
hips.
are very important.
Hips,
childbearing
big butts
hips,
means.
breasts. All
Oh
of
yeah,
those
she's
things
gonna
are
push
very,
that baby out in no
100%.
time. It's gonna,
And
be
feed him
straight.
well, and he'll be healthy.
You're not going to look at a woman who's like emaciated, 90 pounds, doesn't eat, looks sickly.
Like supermodels and shit.
Right. And I mean, that's a whole other thing. But
Right.
I think this idea that women are, gold diggers or men are inherently superficial, a lot of it goes back to like our animal brain. Like we're not even thinking about this. Now, look, we're all, evolved beings, so we can go deeper. But when you think of it just at an animal level, that's where it comes from.
No. You are right now saying that Jabba the Hutt with the bankroll is attractive to women now?
You forget he had 2 women with him. Jabba the Hutt had a bunch of broads around him.
They had chains on their necks, bro.
Yeah, only one of them tried to get loose, and she was a spy. You gotta remember, bro. Like he was still.
Think about it. Think about how many men we know who aren't traditionally good looking, right?
Surrounded by
They're not
women.
super tall. They don't got a great body. They may. I mean, have you seen most like CEOs of like Fortune 500 companies? Have you seen most rappers?
They buy escorts.
Have you
They
seen
buy
most-
escorts.
have you
They
seen
don't
most
need to.
rappers?
They don't
What
need
What
rappers,
rapper
though?
would you say falls into that category?
What rappers?
I think a lot of more rappers fall into it than don't fall into it. And I mean, just think about the greats as we think of
You
the greats.
talking about looks?
Let's think about the greats, right? Biggie had multiple women fighting
He had
over
charisma.
him.
black and ugly as ever.
His words,
He had charisma.
right?
And
Pun
money.
had women.
but
Fat
it
Joe.
wasn't just money.
But he had money.
But
He had
that's
charisma.
But the money didn't hurt.
the thing you know about-
and
Yeah, confidence.
he had a very what's his presence was
Charisma?
very not
Yeah.
charisma. He had
Charm.
not charm. Biggie looked like he could whoop your ass.
well, there's that too.
If you're a woman, you feel safe
feel
with the
safe
dude
with him.
who looks like
He was a big
he
bear.
can get busy.
But
Yeah.
Biggie was in Jabba the Hutt size, man. Let's not do
Nobody is Jabba the Hutt size.
not
That's
do
a
that.
movie.
Yeah, that is a
Right.
fictional
No-
character.
nobody's
But
that
think
size.
about it, and think about just go into your own personal lives. When you meet like your guys, they introduce you to a girl. What's the first thing they say is how she looks? For women,
Right.
when we're talking about a guy, like, oh, I met this guy. We don't talk
Nah,
about
yes, I do.
what does
What does
Yes,
he
y'all
do?
do. Y'all do ask how they look first. How does
No.
he look?
No, they
what
don't.
he does,
What
his
does he do?
personality,
What does he
that
do?
comes first.
You know why sneakers are so important to men? Because women look at your shoes first.
100%.
To determine how much money you got.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It was tough for me growing up.
Yeah.
Being so good looking and having fucked up shoes.
Oh, it's so hard for you.
Yeah, it was hard.
What was the sneakers?
Huh?
What
The
sneakers?
Tonics.
Tonics was the shit back then.
Nah, it wasn't the
Nah,
shit.
it
bro.
wasn't the shit.
It wasn't the shit.
Women
we
look-
look back and be like, hey, let's make these the shit now. But it
And
was
it's funny,
not the
right?
shit
So
back then.
I just
It
released
was
a
not.
book, right? Fashion
Sonics
Killer.
was
And a
fire.
big part of that book is the psychology of fashion and why people dress. Oh, you got the book? So why people dress sometimes outside of their socioeconomic means.
That cover is
Because
crack,
it's-
by the way.
Thank
Yeah.
you. It's very sort of McQueen. So it's this idea of fake it till you make it, right? Like you may not have a house, a 401k, you can't afford
car.
shit, but you got nice sneakers, but you got the Gucci shirt. So it's all about social signaling. So when you're out in the wild, like the wild, that's the way
jungle.
you signal. Exactly. That's the way you signal to the opposite sex.
I have resources.
I have
This says I have
resources.
resources. And if you're with me, these resources can then be transferred to you.
I mean,
I mean,
get
you're
it.
wearing a Gucci hoodie.
Yeah, I
right?
am.
Clearly, he's signaling
But it
what to
doesn't
all of us in
look
this
like
room.
a Gucci hoodie.
It says Gucci.
But it doesn't. But you don't know. If you don't
wait,
buy Gucci,
wait,
you can't
wait,
tell.
so if a woman
it is a
is
Gucci
illiterate
hoodie. You know what I'm
and
saying?
can't read
You
Gucci,
think women can't read?
That's the
They
type of
probably think
women
it's
Matt
fake.
wants.
Shit,
Matt
that-
likes women who are illiterate, apparently.
No. I'm just saying, like, it's not the
If a woman comes up to you,
look.
she doesn't know how to read, what's that, 5 letters, and see a big Gucci cat,
Right.
you may want to walk the other direction. I'm just giving you friendly advice.
Okay, I hear what you're saying.
You know, the chain
This-
on the top of the lettuce doesn't help your case either.
That's what, a humsa? Yeah.
Yes, I'm so-
Yeah.
Diamond up as he touches it with the hand attached to the wrist with the
Yeah.
fancy
Is it
watch
doing
on.
something to you right now? Is the hoodie and the chain combination
I
doing
mean,
something?
I can read, so clearly I'm not your type. I'm literate, so that I'm sorry, I'm not your type.
You are gonna get jumped when you leave here. You're gonna get jumped when you leave here.
And this is on camera.
By a bunch of intelligent women who love me, okay?
I need names.
Please don't classify me as that.
I need names, and I will be calling them to fact check.
I'm simply saying, for most people, like, they look for the print. They look for the Gucci, like your bag, right? That's your bag?
Yeah,
with
that's
the
yours.
Louis Vuitton print on it.
It doesn't say Louis, but I saw that you
but
beat that,
everybody
yeah.
knows because
Yeah.
they know the print.
Yeah.
Most people see this and they don't know if it's really Gucci.
But it says it in letters.
It doesn't matter. There's a whole
Who
bunch
are
of
you
shit on
dealing
Canal
with?
that says the same thing.
Oh, so you're
It
saying
doesn't
the
matter.
authentic versus the fake is what you're
No,
saying.
I'm saying the people that
My
you're
point
talking
is
about.
you're social signaling with the outfit that you chose to wear today.
It's not so much social signaling if it's just, the people that you're talking about are not looking for this. They're looking for
no one
the
believes.
print.
No one believes that you're wearing fake anything.
Aww.
Let's skip past. Let's skip to the.
That means I could just come in here rocked up and nobody won't.
Let's just go to brass
Those
tacks.
moist and nice.
The conversations I've had with tons of rappers, some of the most famous producers on earth have told me this is silver and glass. I'm like, why? Because the real one's in a safe at home and no one believes that I'm not wearing platinum and
But
diamonds.
then I told you the story about the rapper until you said he just didn't want me to rob him, man.
Yeah, because that was funny.
Yeah.
That was way funnier.
Okay.
Two things can be true at the same time.
Okay, cool.
Maybe he didn't want you to rob him. Maybe that's why he told you it was fake.
Understood.
However, plenty of people, like she said, social signals are everywhere. Most people ignore them. They're so ingrained. We
Like,
just
we don't
go
even
about
think
our
about
business.
But
it's really
for,
second
for
nature.
me, the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is, bro, this is projects like 2 blocks from here. You walk through the projects, you're gonna see all the fly shit.
But why?
It means nothing.
No, but why? So in my book, I talk about that, right?
Right.
Why, especially often among people who maybe economically are lower class or in poverty, why would someone do that? Because it's cheaper to do that than get a mortgage, pay for college. Like some of those dreams, sadly, because the way the economy and other, institutionalized shit,
Right.
that's a dream that's never gonna happen. And if you don't feel great about yourself, at the very least, you put on some nice sneakers, your Gucci cat hoodie, and you feel good about yourself and people treat you nicer. Like, this is true, right? You know how it is when you dress nice, the way people address you. There's a respect. Like, all of that stuff is very common,
Yeah, I'm sorry. You can continue. That was. Yeah.
Was that one of your literate women?
Yes. Oh, you taking shots at
She said yes. He said yes.
It's called a callback,
It's a callback. All right.
callback.
The fact that you said yes.
But he paused. You got a little pause. Yes.
Yes.
Who's in your phone is she can't read. It doesn't matter what I wear.
There's nobody in my phone.
All the
that
photos
can
come up.
All the photos,
She
it
got,
doesn't matter.
she got
You're gonna get
posters
jumped.
of
You better
everybody.
It say
read. You
Mayweather.
better stop.
He's using
That's cold.
emojis to communicate.
There are ring cameras in here. People are listening. Stop. You're calling someone illiterate. You don't
No,
know
listen.
that.
If they're illiterate, they got bigger problems than somebody shouted
is
out.
actually a big problem. Like all jokes aside.
No, all jokes aside.
Yeah.
I say that to say the jig is up at this point.
As far as
walking through the projects and seeing all the fly shit.
there's still
the
women
jig
whose
is up.
whose heads are turned by things like that.
It's
Strictly
your
off of-
car. I mean, think about when a rapper makes it, right? You get that first advance. What do people go by for?
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.